You can download the complete list of recently updated contents from the link provided in the description. If you like this content, do like and subscribe. Question is, which of the following is a function of a bootloader? Option A, it initializes all the devices that are required to load the OS. Option B, it mounts the root file system that is required to load the OS. Option C, it helps to load the different kernels to initiate the OS startup process. Option D, it triggers the start of all the system services. Correct answer is option C. Question is, a company has implemented a requirement to encrypt all the hard drives on its servers as part of a data loss prevention strategy. Which of the following should the company also perform as a data loss prevention method? Option A, encrypt all network traffic. Option B, implement MFA on all the servers with the encrypted data. Option C, block the servers from using an encrypted USB. Option D, implement port security on the switches. Correct answer is option D. Question is, a technician is trying to determine the reason why a Linux server is not communicating on a network. The return network configuration is as follows. Which of the following best describes what is happening? Option A, the server is configured to use DHCP on a network that has multiple scope options. Option B, the server is configured to use DHCP but the DHCP server is sending an incorrect subnet mask. Option C, the server is configured to use DHCP on a network that does not have a DHCP server. Option D, the server is configured to use DHCP but the DHCP server is sending an incorrect MTU setting. Correct answer is option B. You can download the complete list of CompTIA based questions from the link provided in the description. Question is, which of the following should an administrator use to transfer log files from a Linux server to a Windows workstation? Option A, Telnet. Option B, Robocopy. Option C, Xcopy. Option D, SCP. Correct answer is option D. Question is, which of the following describes the installation of an OS contained entirely within another OS installation? Option A, host. Option B, bridge. Option C, hypervisor. Option D, guest. Correct answer is option C. Question is, an administrator is configuring a server that will host a high-performance financial application. Which of the following disk types will serve this purpose? Option A, SAS SSD. Option B, SATA SSD. Option C, SAS drive with 10,000 RPM. Option D, SATA drive with 15,000 RPM. Correct answer is option A. Question is, when configuring networking on a VM, which of the following methods would allow multiple VMs to share the same host IP address? Option A, bridge. Option B, NAT. Option C, host only. Option D, vSwitch. Correct answer is option B. Question is, a server administrator has noticed that the storage utilization on a file server is growing faster than planned. The administrator wants to ensure that in the future there is a more direct relationship between the number of users using the server and the amount of space that might be used. Which of the following would best enable the correlation? Option A, partitioning. Option B. Deduplication. Option C. Disk quotas. Option D. Compression. Correct answer is option C. Question is a system administrator configured firewall rules using firewall ID. However, after the system is rebooted, the firewall rules are not present. Which of the following is the reason the firewall rules are not active? Option A. IP tables is conflicting with firewall ID. Option B. The wrong system target is activated. Option C. Firewall underscore ARGS has no value assigned. Option D. The firewall ID service is not enabled. Correct answer is option D.